Hello everyone, my name na Ovu Vuen 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 and yet when Vuen Ubemubem Osas. Yes, today I am here with another interesting episode and topic I would like to talk about. This topic is quite sensitive and quite emotional, but yes, it needs to be, talked about. Now, I want to ask some very sensitive questions. Why is it that European embassies in Nigeria, they I don't know how to put it, they stereotyped everyone because of maybe some bad experiences of Africans in Europe. And because of that, you generalize everyone coming from Africa as being bad, as being fraudulent, as being crazy. And it doesn't make sense. And then there's one thing you guys do, some embassies, especially the German embassy was the one I actually went to. Lastly, I was invited by a company in Germany. The name of the company is Datel Tata. Yes, this is a media company in Germany. I was invited because of the viral meme. So I was actually excited to work with them, and this should be the first time I'll be in Europe. So I was excited, and it's a kind of a business visa. It's a kind of a it's a business visa. So I was invited by the company, and they sent me all the documents I needed to present to the embassy, to the German embassy here in Nigeria, Lagos. So I was at the embassy. I presented everything at the embassy. I had to present everything at the embassy. Every document needed at the embassy. And yes, I told them I'm an actor. I've been acting for so many years in Nigeria. I also have a business in Nigeria that I run. You understand? So I wasn't going to leave my business for any reason. I just wanted to go do this business, do the whatever shoot videos we have in Germany with this company, and come back to my country. But the problem of Europeans thinking anytime an African wants to leave Africa for maybe a business or tour, he's trying to run away. I don't know, you guys think highly of yourselves too much, honestly. That whenever someone from Nigeria or maybe some other African country wants to leave, wants to come to Africa, wants to come to Europe for a business, you guys keep denying them visa. It's terrible. There are lots of Nigerians here who don't even want to go to Europe. They don't want to stay in Europe. They don't care about living in the Europe. I'm somebody like that. Yes, myself. I'm someone like this. I don't have anything I want to do. I don't have any business in Europe. My business is down here in Nigeria. So I don't understand why these embassies, the European embassies, and I'm sure it's not just the German embassy, so many other embassies. I'm using the German embassy because I've been there before. I was there recently for an interview. And I've also been at the Swiss embassy in Abuja. Rejected as well for some reasons best known to them. And I don't understand why it's written that someone who is not married, a young guy who is not married, can't go to Europe because they think he doesn't have a strong, ties back home. He doesn't have any reason to come back to Africa. You guys really think highly of yourselves. It's funny that a lot of Europeans are in Nigeria. A lot of them are in Nigeria doing so many illegal businesses here in Nigeria. And nobody is even talking about it. Nobody is disturbing them. Nobody is, but when someone, I've given you all the documents you need. You've seen everything you need to know about me. I'm an actor. I'm a content creator. I'm a viral meme. I'm a businessman here in my country. I've given you all you need. And then the company that I'm coming to work with in Germany, they are sponsoring my trip, sponsoring my flight, my hotel where I'm going to stay, everything. And yet you gather all these documents, checked everything with time and checked everything. I don't even know if you guys do proper research. I've given you everything you need to know about me. I've given you all my social media handles, my YouTube, my TikTok, my Instagram. Everything was given to you guys at the embassy, the German embassy. I'm talking about the German embassy. I'm calling you guys out because I know a lot of people are suffering from this careless and very stupid mistakes you guys do sometimes, all the time. And I'm going, any embassy that makes this kind of mistake again, I'm going to call them out. You guys take money from people to process visa, and you just keep denying people visa for no reason. And why I'm very angry and upset about this German embassy is that they said something that I'm a threat. I'm a threat. That's one of their reasons for not giving me visa. I'm a threat to, I don't know, a threat to their country or so. That's one of their reasons. I have no police case in my country. I've not been convicted for anything that I've lived here for all my life. I've never been in any police case or anything. So what are your facts and reasons why you think that I'm a threat? When you people do all these things, out of your stupidity, you don't know how you are tarnishing somebody's image, someone you don't really even know. You don't know me, and you went ahead to formulate things. You just want to formulate. You just think in your head. You just create things in your head and you put it out there. Tomorrow now, I want to try maybe another country. I want to go to some other country for a vacation or maybe a business trip, and maybe a European country, and they see all this nonsense. If they check their data online and see all this nonsense that you guys have written about me, and then they will be like, oh, this guy, I think they should deny this guy too. He's a threat. Yes. I'm making this video because I know many people won't call you out. I'm not one of those people who are scared of going to the embassy, because most of you in the embassy, most of you consulates, you feel like gods among men. Yes. I see how people are so humble at the embassy. They sit down like, that you guys are trying to interview them to go to heaven. I'm an African, a core African. I'm a core African. And I love Africa. I love my country, Nigeria, where I live. I love my country, Nigeria. I'm a very peaceful citizen. So if I bring whatever to the embassy, you guys should do proper research to know who this person is and what this person stands for. You don't go ahead to formulate whatever nonsense you want to formulate in your head because you just believe all Africans are the same. They want to come to Europe, they want to go, it is a very terrible thing. And you guys need to stop. You guys need to stop. I'm not angry. I don't have any problem with you denying me visa. But you going ahead to write stupid things about me that I've never done, it's what is pissing me off. You don't say I'm a threat. I'm a threat to what? Did you make any investigation to find out I'm a threat? Or you just look at people's picture and assume they are threats? So this is to the German embassy. I don't know who the consul or the ambassador there is in Lagos, Water Carrington. You guys need to do better. You guys need to do better. Yes, you guys need to do better. I'm not desperate to go to Europe. I was called for a business trip. Yes. If I had gone, at least I would have fetched a little money from the company that invited me. Yes, but you guys said no. That I'm not supposed to go there because Germany is heaven. If I don't go to Germany, yes, then it's over for me. I guess that's what you guys think. Same thing happened with Switzerland. I tried Switzerland in 2024. And what I got, what they wrote was, the reason why they denied me the visa was they don't think I would like to go back to my country. I don't have any problem with that. If that is the only thing you wrote, fine. I don't have any problem with that. But for the German embassy to go ahead to write that I'm a threat, that's a no-no. That's unacceptable. And I don't want to push, because if I want to push, I'll have to sue the embassy for this. I'll sue them for this. If I want to push, I will sue the German embassy for this. It's a tarnish to my image. So you guys should sit up. You do investigations. Make sure your investigations are right before you put up all those nonsense on the Schengen portal. Because if I try to go for another visa, maybe from any other Schengen countries, they'll have to see all those nonsense you wrote about me there. And to me, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And two, you don't take people's money all the time. You don't take people's money and, you deny them visa. I think you should do a refund. I think these embassies should start making refunds. Yes. If not everything, at least half payment. You refund half of the money. You guys are not thieves. You don't take people's money, waste their time, and then you don't make a refund after denying them visa. Yes, a lot of you have destroyed, a lot of these embassies, they've destroyed people's vision, they've destroyed people's future. A lot of young people have been called for some businesses, some tech businesses, some other things abroad, Europe and some other places. People who are legitimately doing good business here, and you just all of a sudden look at their pictures without any investigation, you don't even know anything about them, and you say they are threats to your country or they are threats to. But when you see the real threats, you let them in. There are some people I see. That's why most times when Europeans says Africans in Europe are causing problems, yes, it's also your fault. It's also the fault of the Europeans, the embassies, and some other people who are in charge of, bringing people into these European countries. The best of Africans, sometimes I say the best of Africans are still in Africa. And then you wonder why sometimes you see some people, some Africans in Europe, they can't even express themselves. They can't even speak. They didn't go to school. They can't speak. They don't understand anything. And you see them in Europe and you ask yourself, how did they manage, to speak to the consul at the embassy to get there? How did they manage to express themselves? Then you see other people who can express themselves very well, who actually went to school, who are learned. They go to the embassy after explaining everything and talking to them, and then they get rejected. They get rejected. And when you see all these people in Europe, constituting nuisance and doing all sorts of things, and then you guys point finger at Africans and say Africans are this, Africans are that. But you guys are part of it. Because I know some people who have influence in Nigeria who can actually, they don't go to the embassy, but yes, they bring the visa to their houses. People, a lot of people, some politicians, some wealthy people in the society, they don't even go out. They don't go to the embassy for visas. They stay from their house. They call the ambassador, and then the visa comes to them. And many of them are into illegal businesses. They do a lot of illegal things, but they've paid the money. That's the corruption we see every time in this country. That's the corruption we see every time in this country. So I'm making this video because, one, I'm not angry that I got rejected. I got visa rejected. I'm angry that the embassy, the German embassy, went ahead to put up reasons for rejection that I'm a threat. And I'm trying to ask them right now, how am I a threat? Have you gone to check the database and see that, okay, this guy has been convicted of something, or this guy has robbed somebody, or this guy is a fraudster, or this guy is so? No, nothing. Nothing. So that's just the fact I want to bring up here. A lot of Africans are in Europe that don't know how to express themselves. They can't say anything. But they're in Europe, and you wonder why, how they got there. A lot of them went through they didn't follow illegal means, they didn't follow, the Mediterranean Sea. No. They got a visa and they went to Europe. They got a visa, they went to America. They got a visa, they went to all the places they've gone to. So how were they able to express themselves at the embassy? How were they able to express themselves at the embassy? I was invited by a company. All expenses, the trip, accommodation, my welfare, everything was organized by this company. But then, somehow, the German embassy decides to play God over themselves, not me, because I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm someone who is patriotic. I love my country. I've been here all my life. I've been doing my businesses. Yes, my video went viral. People know me all over the world. Yeah. But it doesn't mean I want to run away and leave Africa. If you know me very well, you know the friends I have. Whenever we discuss, I tell them, the only reason why I'm going to go out of Africa is to go see the culture of other people, maybe Asia, Europe, America, and come back to my country. I have no plans whatsoever to stay in Europe, to stay in another man's country. I have no plans whatsoever to stay there. If it is fated for me to live in Europe, maybe sometime in my life, fine. But right now, I have no plan because I have a business. I have a growing business here in my country. So who am I going to leave my business for? Who am I going to leave my business for? Nobody. So I have to watch my business grow to my satisfaction before I decide to go to wherever I want to go to. So to the German embassy, this is horrible from you guys. This is terrible from you guys. Yes. And I'm saying it here for the whole world to know that you guys don't know what you're doing there. You guys don't know what you're doing. You guys don't know what you're doing. Probably people don't call you guys out, but I will call you guys out because, I'm not one of those people who are scared of, embassy. When I go to the embassy, actually, when I was there, I saw a lot of people, they were just calm. They don't want to talk. I was talking there. So you guys should stop playing God. You guys should stop playing God. I'm a threat. How am I a threat? I'm a threat. This is unbelievable. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. So to the German embassy, to the German ambassador in Nigeria, I don't know who you are. You have to examine your people. I don't know their criteria. I don't know what they do. I don't know how they do it, but you have to examine your people. And then one last thing I want to say. A lot of people will tell you if you don't have a good travel history, you can't travel. So how do I get a travel history when you don't give me a visa? It's just like when someone goes to find a job in Nigeria, they're looking for someone with 10 years working experience. How do I get 10 years working experience when I don't have a job? So how do someone who just graduated from the university looking for a job will get this job when you're looking for someone who has 10 years experience? Now, you're talking about travel history for some embassies who will deny you visa because of travel history. So when you don't give someone a visa, how did that person have a travel history? It's funny, but I'm here to clear it. If you don't give someone the visa, how do they get a travel history? That's common sense. If someone should give you clear details of who they are, informations about them, and you do proper research to know that this person is not lying to you, what do you need a travel history for? And why do you deny them visa? Tell me, why do you deny them visa? So, to the German embassy and to every other European Schengen embassy, if you come across this video, my name now Osas. I was at the German embassy because I was invited for a business visa in Germany, and I presented everything they needed at the embassy. And the company was sponsoring my trip, sponsoring my hotel, my flights, everything. And I gave you guys all you needed, all the documents you need from me, myself, including my bank statements and everything. Yet you guys denied me visa. But I'm not sad that you guys denied me visa. I've been denied before by Switzerland. I was denied because they said they don't think I'll be going back to my country. I don't have any problem with them. I understand that Africans sometimes go to Europe and refuse to come back. But not all Africans do that. So, but why I am angry at the German embassy is because the German embassy said that I'm a threat. I'm a security threat to the people of Germany. That I'm a security threat to the people of Germany. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. So I'm calling on the German ambassador, whoever it is, whoever you are. I don't know you, but you need to talk to your people, your boys, your girls working at the embassy. You need to talk to them. Yes. So next time when they are trying to, not just for me, for any other person, any other Nigerian, any other African traveling out of Africa for a business or maybe tourism, they should do their proper research. You know, before writing things that are not true, things to me that are stupid. Thank you so much. I know you're watching this video. Thank you very much. And for any German person who is watching this video, you can share this video because I was actually supposed to be in Germany a few days ago. Yes, I was supposed to be in Germany, in Berlin. I was supposed to be in Berlin a few days ago. And then all this happened. This happened. So I'm challenging the German embassy, the ambassador, whoever it is, to go and do proper research about me. They should go and do proper research about me. And then come back to tell the world and tell everybody that I am not a threat to anybody. I'm a peaceful man, living my peaceful life, doing my business here in Nigeria. I only wanted to go for a business trip. I was invited. I didn't push for the motion to go to Germany. I've never had Germany in mind to travel to. I was called by the company to come for a video shoot about my viral meme. And then all this happened. So I just had to make this video to clarify everything. And also, I also wish this video can get to the German embassy. Because I can't go there to meet them and start telling them anything. I will actually flare up or maybe get angry and do something maybe I'll regret later. So thank you guys for watching this video. Tell me what you think on the comment section. And yeah, if you've been denied visa before, please, I want your comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about it and what happened, if they lied or if they actually said the truth. Yes, my own case, they lied. They said I'm a threat, a security threat to their country, which I am not. Yes, I'm a peace-loving person. I've lived my life here in Nigeria without any problem, without any fight, any chaos. So I don't understand how I will get to another man's land and become a national threat.